to today's episode where we're going to talk about the right sales training for your team. So, what your team is up to date for in terms of sales and marketing, and what you should do about it. Should we invest so much in only sales training? Should we add something else to the training that your team is getting? And also, what are the strategies that every single company they can implement in their business processes, their marketing sales processes, so they can help their customers see the value, they can help the customer understand the value they can add to solve a problem or to add to that customer to help them achieve a specific result in terms of money, time, and energy. And the answer is we should add, or every single business should add, or should at least think of adding what we call the coaching and training component. And I know lots of people when they hear like coaching and consulting, and they say like, no, this is something we don't want to add to our business. It is something that's external. I'm not a coach, or I don't want to train, and it is not something that we think of. That literally it is this something that you do on daily basis without you even paying attention to it. So every single post on social media, everything that you do in marketing and sales, everything that you even do on your customer service is based on coaching and training. And I have covered that a lot, and I always want to talk about this component because that component is super important for every single business, no matter what kind of business or industry or market, or even if you are online or offline. That kind of component right now in 2021 is super important, not only for this year, but also for the next 10, 15 years. Why coaching and why training as a new component in your business, no matter what you are selling? Because it helps your client, it helps your prospect to see the value that you can add. And also, it takes your team off the way of thinking of just like closing in transaction. And that involved like what you stand for, what is your mission, how you can connect with your customer, why your customer they have to connect with you with your brand versus any other brand in the market. So the coaching and training allows your business to use your data, to use your information, to use your knowledge, to use your experience, not only you and with your team and your team, how to use all of those in a way, in a systemic way that helps your prospect, it helps your current customers to achieve more than they can achieve by themselves. Because we need to remember that your product by itself is not an isolated item. That item, that product, or that service is a piece in a path that it takes your customer of implementing something step by step, using that product, using your service in a way to get a specific result. Your job is to train, your job is to coach, your job as a business owner, your job as the entrepreneur is to help your client go on this journey of this step by step of this path to implement those steps to be able to be confident, to be able to be accountable that they can reach a specific result with your help. They can reach a specific result they want in time, money, and energy with your coaching, with your guidance. Because at the end, the item itself, the product that you are selling, the service that you are selling, no matter what you are selling, it always exists in the market. Like very rarely you can invent a product that doesn't exist yet in the market. Most of the products, most of the services, most of your business idea, they exist somehow in the market. So literally what differentiates you from other business owners, what differentiates your business and your brand from other brands and businesses in the market is the way you put the information, the knowledge, the guidance, the accountability, the guidance of your client on that road of going like step by step to reach that specific result, to reach that specific goal they want to reach. So I want you to keep in mind the component of coaching and training as the way of communication of your marketing, sales, after sales, customer service, every single point of interaction with your client is based on those two components. I want you to keep reminding yourself of those two components, and you have to think how you can add those to your business. Coaching doesn't need to be a standalone service in your business that you sit on the table and on the chair and you want to coach people. Doesn't need to be like that. Coaching happens on every single interaction, on every single point of interaction with your prospect, with your customer, not only with you, but also with your team. Your team should not think about your customer as a transaction. They should not think about the customer as just how I can close, how I can trick that customer just to make that sale happen. We need sales, we need profit, we need to close deals. But in the meantime, when you close a deal on the variation uh, on this path of helping your prospect to bridge to their desired results, to bridge to their desired goal, now you are creating more loyal clients. Now you are creating a client that they're not going to think about any other solution. They're not going to search any other solution on Google or Amazon, and they become loyal to your product. They become loyal to your brand. They become loyal to the way you help them implement what they want to be implementing and the way they solve every single problem, not only the problem that your current problem, that your current product or service solve for them right now. So try to implement those. I help my clients to implement those, and the clients, my clients who are implementing those two components, they are growing their businesses like double and triple. One person, just one client in a few weeks, he told me literally, my business tripled, literally tripled by just implementing that component, coaching and training. He doesn't do coaching like in the way I do coaching. He added the coaching and the training component using the hypnotic exponential offer and how he changed like the company offer he had. So it helps him, like that component help him to triple the way he does his business. So now is not only his tripling and he's growing the like his business, but also his positioning. He is positioning his business as the only solution for that niche market, for that customer, or like people who look like this customer in the market in their future market. So he can help more customers. He can help more markets. At the same time, he's growing his business and he's making more money and he's making more profit. So keep that in mind. The market is changing. Things are changing. The way we communicate is changing. The focus today, when in the era of digital and automation, is not only on the software, is not only on the technology that you use, because technology is taking so much off our shoulder, we have to invest more how we can help people from a human to human, how we can connect to those people from human to human. Uh, Keep that in mind. Try to think how we can implement those. If you need any help, let me know in the comment section. And if you have any experience, I'd like to get your feedback. I'd like to hear your experience. Put that also in the comment section, and don't forget to use the hashtag SmartThinker. And I will see you tomorrow with a new question and